What's the difference between the CIO and the CFO? Today, we are going to talk more about the Chief Investment Officer and the Chief Financial Officer. More specifically, their importance to a business, their roles and responsibilities, their differences and similarities, and how do they work together in a team. So, let's find out.
In every business, finance is a very crucial component in their success. Therefore, it is important to be managed. And in order to manage their finances, they need help from these two experts, the Chief Investment Officer and the Chief Financial Officer. They both support in the financial stability of the business. They have the same goal, and that is to help find the best strategies to influence the future direction and growth of the organization. But if you ever wonder what could be the difference between the two, the Chief Financial Officer oversees the company's finances, including financial planning, management of financial risks, record keeping, and financial reporting. Whereas, Chief Investment Officer focuses more on the investment side of things. To give more context about these two, here are some of their similarities and differences. Both CFO and CIO are board-level executives. They work in the same department in an organization, the financial team. Both are responsible for generating strategic plans to sustain the financial stability of the company as well as the financial growth of the business. The primary function of the Chief Financial Officer is to do the planning, implementation, management of all financial venture of the organization. It also includes budgeting, liquidation, forecasting, and negotiation. While the Chief Investment Officer plays as the head of the managing and monitoring team of the company's investments. It includes interfacing with investors and maintaining a good relationship with them. Essentially, both the CIO and the CFO have a major role in the business. However, not all companies need them both. Sometimes, a company will only require a CIO. The role of a CIO is much more needed on a company. Which position is higher between the Chief Investment Officer and the Chief Financial Officer? Although the CFO job is vast and more complex than CIO, they are equal in terms of position in the business. They both belong to the C-suite leadership position. Both Chief Investment Officer and Chief Financial Officer report to the CEO. In fact, they usually work together in an organization in terms of planning and strategizing in the financial direction of the company. Both provide regular updates on the status of the company's investment ventures. What is the difference between the CIO and the CFO in terms of their roles and responsibilities? We know that both of them work in part of the C-suite team and report to the CEO. But what are the differences in their respective roles? Here are specific roles and responsibilities of a CFO and a CIO. First, we have the Chief Investment Officer or the CIO. He leads the investment team of a company. He is also responsible for managing the investment activities including real estate, fixed income, equity securities portfolio. Moreover, he is responsible in overseeing pension investment, development strategies, policies to maintain a good investor relation. The demand of the Chief Investment Officer in a business depends on the size and the scale of a business. Most likely, they are needed in banks, universities, insurance firms, investment firms, or non-profit organizations with grants. Then we have Chief Financial Officer or CFO. He is the highest ranking financial executive in the company. He reports directly to the CEO, just like the CIO. But unlike a CIO that focuses more on the investment aspect of the business, CFO is responsible for the company's overall financial capabilities. They are responsible for financial planning, management of financial risk, record keeping, financial reporting, and liquidation. He also analyzes the company's financial strengths and weaknesses to come up with financial plans and strategies. While the CEO is in demand for smaller businesses, CFO is much needed in a larger business earning about $50 million per year. How do CFO and CIO work together? The roles and responsibilities of both a CIO and CFO are crucial in the business, especially in the financial stability and growth of a business. They work hand in hand in providing the best strategies and plans in the financial direction of a company. In most corporate businesses, the CFO is also the CIO because most big corporations have established guidelines set by the board. If this happens, the CFO title remains. The combined role gave authority to the CFO to decide the amount of money to be invested. It also allows the CFO to amend the business investment portfolio, ensuring the balance between returns on investment and risks. Although most big companies use a combined CFO and CIO role, some companies like nonprofit organizations or colleges require a portfolio management officer or a CIO. A CIO can give his recommendation to the board about investment strategies and any projected developments. Now, we have learned the specifics about the two major C-suite roles in the financial space of a business. Both the CFO and the CIO hold a crucial role in ensuring the company's fiscal security and growth. What about you? Does the company you're in have CFO or CIO? What do you think about having them in your business? Let us know your thoughts and leave your comment below. We would love to hear from you. Should you want to hear more about CFO and CIO, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification button so we can keep you posted. We also strongly recommend checking our previously uploaded videos for more interesting topics. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share. Thank you for watching. Bye!